Hello, and thank you for tuning in to my regular tip video. My name is Susan Jacobs, owner of Personal Style Wardrobe and Image Consulting, and I am happy to be here and offer a little bit more on one of my favorite topics, accessories. And this time it happens to be about scarves. In this neck of the woods, the weather is cold. We do have winter weather here, and scarves cannot just be practical, but they can be part of your outfit. I have always loved scarves, and actually, to be quite honest, I think there was a while there that scarves were a constant part of my outfit. When I became aware of that, I soon decided that wasn't going to be a good idea to be predictable. So I've had on and off relationships with scarves, never not loving them, just wanting maybe to have a break from them. And scarves can be one of those things that women that you may have in your wardrobe, in your closet, you haven't had them out in years and you really don't know what to do with them. Or you could be someone who absolutely loves scarves and you can't resist buying a new one. And then there are those of you, and I know this from my consultancy, who have beautiful scarves, but and you want to wear them, you pull them out, but you don't really know what to do with them. And all of those things are fine because I am going to show you not the standard scarf tying tricks, because honestly, there are great videos out there that do such a superb job of demonstrating those tips to you that why would I do that? Someone else does it better. So I have a few scarves, and I thought I would show you what you probably know about them and what you may not know about them. And I feel, as a wardrobe consultant and someone who really wants to help women, help you expand your wardrobe and the versatility of the clothes that you do have, I use scarves for a variety of reasons. I use them, if you like them, to pull color into your outfit, to introduce you to wearing pattern. Oh my gosh, sometimes I even use scarves that have a pattern to introduce you to the idea of wearing pattern with another pattern. Scarves can be practical, of course. They can also add that unique sort of flair to your outfit. So there are so many reasons why you should rethink your decision to wear scarves or maybe to try them again. And I know so many women get hot. I'm one of those women, so I am not going to wear it up here, choking myself and watching my face go from a normal average color to beet red. So I get it. I get it if you feel like, oh, can't wear it, can't do it. Here's what I have to do. I have to avoid silk scarves because for whatever reason, they make me very warm. And I also don't wear scarves tied tightly around my neck. Some of you with beautiful swan necks, you can do that and you look stunning. Okay, so I want to show you why I think that scarves are a super versatile accessory. Okay, so first up, here we go. I'm just going to step back a little bit. So I feel like many of you know the what I call a cheater scarf. This is an infinity scarf where it's just one piece. It's a great big loop. So for those of you who have these and you typically wear it as it was intended, like this, that's fine. I actually love to wear this when it is cold out and I'm walking because it gives me the warmth. It also gives you a little bit of a fashion look with your very casual clothes. Here's something else you can do. If you are a person who can wear a maybe a 2-inch heel or a 3-inch heel boot, and you are 5'2" or 5'3", and you really love to enhance your height, shall I say, you can wear it just long like this because the vertical visual of the scarf helps you look taller. It elongates you. So you don't want to do that if you have a very long infinity scarf because if it's too long, it can actually work in the reverse and make you look really short. We don't want to do that. Okay, so something else that I just thought I would show you. I have one of those hair elastics here, a tight one. And if you feel like you want to wear your scarf a different way, just get one of those. And I used black because well, I'm wearing black, so I guess that's probably why. And you tie it like this, and if I could get it through, that would be helpful. So you're going to tie it, pull it through, and then I guess I shouldn't have chosen an elastic that I hadn't used before. But you get the point. So you're going to tie it through. Goodness, I want to show you this because it's kind of neat. Okay, Tuck, patience. Okay, so there's that. So, and then you can actually expand it, fluff it out, as I say. But here's what else can happen if you are walking. And if you have a decorative one of those elastics, use it because it does give you shape. It still helps to elongate. But then it starts to snow or rain. Look at what you can do. You can put it on. And it actually is quite functional. Now we have Sister Sue. At any rate, I find that I did this once. I was out and it started to pour. Okay, let's get that off. But it's actually quite unique because now your infinity scarf that you can wear doubled, you can now find that you can wear it 3 ways. Value for your fashion dollar. Okay, let's get that one off. Now, for those of you who have pashminas, I want to remind you that they are a scarf. They're a scarf that has an opening. So as you would wear this typically over your shoulders, and you would wear it in a bunch of ways to style differently, I want to remind you or invite you to fold it. So you just take it by the hole that allows you to put it over your head and put it back into the square shape. So I'll show you this here, and then fold it so it's not as wide, and I'm folding this again in half. And this beautiful pashmina was made by Mary Downs, who is Reunited Designs. So here we have the scarf. Okay, this is just for you to get that bang for your fashion dollar. When you want to wear it up around your neck, maybe it is cold out, you're going to, now it's a scarf. You tie it. If it has any kind of detailing like this gorgeous fringe, you want to have it near your face. I like to turn the bulk of the scarves to the left or the right so that that line comes down the side of my body. So now you have a gorgeous scarf, especially if it's a color that's good for you. And this is your pashmina that is now doubled as a scarf. And if you had a nice, gorgeous nutmeg long cardigan, this is a great way to reinvent your pashmina or your cape or your poncho, whatever you would like to call it. Okay, so that's the second example. I want to show you something else. I talked about color, introducing color with your scarf. Sometimes we have scarves that have 2 colors. For me, I'm always mindful of wearing the right color closest to my face so that I don't look ill, and so that I get the best value and bang for wearing color in my scarf. This one has a subtle pattern, and I do like the fringe. It's organic and that suits me. So I want to show you something else that you can do, and I love this idea. So, and I actually saw this, my friend lives in Melbourne, Australia. Her name is Suzanne on Instagram. She is Arab Distinction, quite an incredible fashion inspiration. And check this out. I love this. Throw it over your shoulder, especially if you are like me. So you've got in the front and the back, right? The tails. Now you're going to take your belt, a belt that you have, and you're going to belt it so that you have an absolutely distinctive look. If you love this, if this isn't too much for you, this is not a proper belt. My belt is on order from Brave, so I'm waiting for that. But this would look fabulous with a black belt, and I love it. Stays in place. It's definitely a different look. And where's the fringe? Where it should be at the hemline of my tunic. And I feel that if you love that Middle Eastern influence in your style, I do, this is fantastic. You all know how to wear these type of long scarves. I love long rectangular scarves. And what I want to just remind you, and I do it all the time, is when you put on the scarf, make sure that you fan it out, pull it out, and if there are two colors and one of them isn't your best color, make sure that you play with it. Just don't go out the door, and make sure that that color that is flattering for you frames your face. Again, you know, simple. This isn't about how to tie them, it's how to use them. So again, it just adds such a nice look to your outfit. At this time of the year, holidays, Christmas, whatever you're celebrating, you can add those festive colors in a very quiet, subtle way like this. If adding color, Christmas colors isn't your thing, try that. Okay, my last scarf is one of my favorite. I love this scarf. And when you buy a scarf like this that has texture, that is a flattering color for you, you want to wear it, right? So this is a square, so the easiest way to wear the square scarves is to fold it into a deep triangle, which makes sense. That's how I do it typically. And then you just drape it around yourself. Now, sometimes I tie the tails, especially if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, so that they don't fly off and that scarf undoes itself. You don't have to. That's totally up to you. A scarf like this is absolutely fabulous because it can actually double as a collar. I like to wear this scarf with other shades of olive green because of the texture. I think it's absolutely stunning. And that's why when you're buying a scarf, take your time, look for textures, look for pattern, look for things that you don't already have so that the scarf can do something different in your wardrobe. Now, one more thing about this scarf and any of these scarves that is a large enough square, put it on backwards so the V will be in the back, and there you have your little wrap if you need. Okay, so not necessarily the best on this black tunic, but there's your wrap. You can tie it subtle. And the other thing you can do is pull it around behind, tie it in the back, and you will recall, and this works for summer scarves. Back in the day, we had what we called shrugs. There you have a shrug covering your arms. So I think that, you know, for you and for me, for my clients, it's super important that I offer them value, not just with my services, but with all of the purchases that they make. I'm always thinking, how else can we wear it? And these are the kind of tips that I include in my newsletters. I just sent a newsletter out yesterday. I want to say, if you're watching this and you're one of those many people that sent me an email, and I know that means a lot to me because it takes time to send an email, to write the message. I am so grateful for your feedback. It's always a little risky to send a personal email when it is intimate, but I feel like I definitely made the right decision. And it had the vlog about a detailed vlog about how you can shine this holiday season and next year and the year after. I want to invite you to my Instagram account, which is personal_style_consulting, where I have now posted my very first reel. What is a reel? It is a very short, under a minute tip video. Some of them have words, some of them don't. They might have music, but they're very targeted. And the visual appeal of this is that it will show you something. It will dramatically explain what the concept is, what the tip is. You're not going to be there long, and then you can move on. Okay, so I would love for you to join me on Instagram. That's new for me. And I'm working on a program for the new year And I'm going to put it out there through my newsletter first. And those people obviously are going to get first dibs and this little special deal. And you can get, how do you sign up for my newsletter? On my website, personalstyleconsulting.com. So on that note, I want to leave you. I am not going to be doing videos until the first week of January on the Tuesday. I am working next week, but I won't be here to do this. So I really appreciate the feedback I get from the videos. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching them on YouTube, wherever you're finding them. Thank you so very much, wherever you live. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Be safe, be safe, be safe. And if one thing we've learned in the last while is that life isn't, we shouldn't take it for granted. So we darn well need to enjoy ourselves. Okay, so over and out until next year. Thanks so much. Bye.